Did you know NBA YoungBoy walked out of prison today? It was announced. Looks like YoungBoy has been released from federal prison and either transferred to a halfway house or is headed home. I'll confirm soon. It was later confirmed he's now home. When arriving home, YoungBoy hopped on a FaceTime call with Aiden Ross. We even saw Akademiks follow up with more details on his release. With him reporting, talked to YoungBoy's manager, YoungBoy is home spending time with his family. He has a curfew for 30 days and has to stay at a certain location. Have some patience. A tour is locked in. YoungBoy fans get ready. Give him some time though. 2025 is YoungBoy's year. However, the reasoning for him being released isn't what you think, and let me explain. Before his release, an inmate recorded YoungBoy packing his things. As he was getting ready for his court hearing to make his case for being released. When arriving to court, a YoungBoy fan hacked into the court's Zoom call and yelled, "Free YoungBoy."
Free YB, man. Free YB.
Everyone needs to stay muted. Okay.
Free YB.
All right. Mr. Golden's case has already been called. He's done with court today. For those of you interested, everyone keep yourselves muted.
Free YB.
Free YB.
Free YB.
YoungBoy entered shortly after, laughing and smiling after seeing the support from one of his fans. But as he walked into court, YoungBoy signed a legal document which states he understands English and that his education consists of the 8th grade level. But did you know there's a chance YoungBoy returns to jail? Because his release description in the court file reads, on March 10th, 2021, YoungBoy was arrested and charged with a count of firearm possession by a convicted felon and possession of an unregistered firearm. YoungBoy was outside recording a music video with several friends, playing loud music and dancing on the hood of a car. Since he did this in a random neighborhood, a lady down the street got concerned and called the cops. She described that several men were dancing around holding firearms in the air. Almost immediately when the cops arrived on scene, they recognized YoungBoy and detained him.
So yesterday at court, the body cam footage of the officer who put the cuffs on YoungBoy back in September during that music video, the cop comes right up to him, you know, whatever, he puts the cuffs on him. And then YoungBoy's reaction is kind of hilarious. I thought it might be interesting for y'all. He was like, yo, big dog, man, what you doing, man? Why you putting these cuffs on me? That's what he was calling the cop. He was calling the cop big dog. He's like, big dog, you up right now. I didn't do nothing. You can search me. I got nothing on me. Cop doesn't listen. Cop puts him in and the whole time YoungBoy's like, yo, man, what you doing, man? Big dog, why? And it really goes to show you a lot about this case. YoungBoy didn't think he did anything wrong. He didn't think that they were going to go and start taking footage from music videos and said, you held a gun in a music video and you're a felon and that's a federal felony and you're going to face 3 to 5 years. No, and it really shows you that these federal laws as applied to kids like NBA YoungBoy from the hood are extremely unfair and extremely punitive, and we need to take a good long look on what's going on there.
While YoungBoy was being put in handcuffs, his cameraman attempted to delete the music video footage since he knew YoungBoy couldn't be seen with a firearm. Unfortunately, the police confiscated the camera before it was deleted, resulting in the feds having video footage of YoungBoy holding firearms. In an attempt to free him of the firearm possession charge, his lawyer argued that the police obtained the camera illegally, but it didn't hold up in court. With it announced, YoungBoy has lost his appeal with the feds and now prosecutors can use footage of him holding firearms to convict him.
Update on NBA YoungBoy. He lost the appeal with the federal appeals court. He can take it up to the Supreme Court. What happened? So the federal judge, the lower court, ruled in his favor. She said that the video of him holding what looks like to be a is suppressed. Can't be used at trial against him. The way you guys obtained it, you violated his constitutional rights. Now, the government went to the 5th Circuit United States Court of Appeals. The 5th Circuit said, you know what, we have a different decision and we're going to say that the government can use that evidence. It is going to be allowed in the case.
Realizing it wasn't going in YoungBoy's favor, he knew he had to sign a plea deal. But just before the judge officially sentenced him, it was reported the judge gave YoungBoy a positive message about him being robbed of his talent and potential due to his addiction and wished him the best of luck after he's out of prison.
Mr. Golden, I've seen so many times that good men and women who have a lot of talent and potential, that they can be robbed of that potential when they start to really struggle with their addiction. So I don't want that for you. You seem like a very talented young man. I'm hoping in your future that once you're done with your federal prison time, that you can be really successful on federal probation and have a really bright future where you can reach your full potential in every aspect of your life. Best of luck to you, Mr. Golden.
Thank you.
Anything
Thank you, Your
further?
Honor. That's all I have, if I
Okay.
could excuse.
You may.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you all.
With YoungBoy receiving 23 months behind bars for his crimes, it looked down for YoungBoy. However, his lawyer announced a few weeks later, "I wrapped up YoungBoy's case. He got 23 months, but because of the way we worked it, with credit on another case in Louisiana, he should be out in 3 or 4 months. But now, due to overpopulated jails, YoungBoy was able to be released, because on March 3rd, Rich the Kid interviewed with Akademiks, and they agreed YoungBoy would be released very soon."
Drake YB Dirk, right now. And I ain't gonna lie to you, because I was even looking at my Spotify like recap. Yo, I think hip hop is viewed like YB has to stay out of jail. Yo, we're thirsty for his. There's a
get out in March, right?
Yeah, it's more music with him.
Wait on it. Wait on it.
However, YoungBoy won't be released for long. A lawyer broke down YoungBoy's other case that's pending. He was wanted for skipping a court appearance for an out-of-state case, which led to more charges. Being out of state meant the FBI got involved and they staked out his Louisiana mansion a couple years ago. As they waited for him, YoungBoy suddenly got in his car, opened the gate, and drove out. The FBI followed YoungBoy onto the highway, which started the high-speed chase. They told YoungBoy to pull his car over. In the beginning, he was complying and did just that. Once the agent behind him pulled over behind him and got out of his vehicle, YoungBoy floored it down the highway. After running on the highway, he ran into traffic and went off to the regular streets. Once YoungBoy got a gap between him and the feds, he got out of his vehicle and started a foot chase, which wasn't a good idea for him considering YoungBoy was wearing designer shoes, skinny jeans, a jacket, and some chains. But what's crazy is while YoungBoy was being chased by the feds, he ran through a fan's backyard, who caught YoungBoy running away from the officer as the fan told YoungBoy to run faster. Shortly after, YoungBoy was swarmed by police and was taken into a squad car.
You know, talk to us, tell us what happened, or not?
As soon as we're done with everything, we'll take off the handcuffs, okay? But
yeah, I don't have a statement. I don't want to be detained in these handcuffs like this. I'm properly if I haven't committed a crime or done nothing.
Okay. All right, give us a second, okay?
Okay, no voluntary statement.
Hey, he's not willing to give a
So,
statement.
you know, any statement, any voluntary statement?
No, sir. Mr. Martinez, I don't want to give a statement. I don't want to be in this.
These were serious charges against YoungBoy. He had speed racing, resisting arrest, and many more the judge didn't take easy on him. But having millions of dollars got him in the best lawyers, and he received a bond after putting up a lot of money.
For YoungBoy out of California is a $540,000 bond. He put up $500,000 in cash. In addition, he put up as collateral 2 properties worth in excess of $1.5 million, and he has to wear an ankle monitor. However, he's not going to be on house arrest. According to the bond set by the California judge, he simply has to wear the ankle monitor but is otherwise free to travel. Given that the California judge found that these circumstances are sufficient for a YoungBoy, why would a Louisiana judge find any differently? The Louisiana judge is looking at the same facts, he's looking at the same charges, and he's making a decision under the exact same federal law. Sure, it's a different court and a different circuit, and the way the laws are applied varies somewhat. It shouldn't vary a lot. If this California judge said, hey, this much money and these restrictions are good, it would be very, very weird for a Louisiana judge to say, oh no amount of money and no restrictions. That would be very uncommon.
Surprisingly, despite YoungBoy's extensive criminal history, he was able to attain a plea deal of just 23 months in his firearms case. But with his lawyer's help, he's now already out. But it's important that YoungBoy keeps himself in check. If he returns to the way he was before prison, he won't be free for long. As prosecutors hate when rappers get out of lockup, as they usually try to make an example out of them. But with how YoungBoy was earlier on his career is how he needs to be. He was cool with every rapper and making good music. But over the last few years, he got into constant beef and stacked evidence on himself by self-snitching. Because one time that YoungBoy made other rappers mad was when Choppa created a song in support of YoungBoy and titled it Free YoungBoy. However, just months later, YoungBoy dropped the song Bring the Hook, which dissed King Von after he passed. This really rubbed Choppa the wrong way, and he alongside many others didn't like that YoungBoy did that. But this had the rap industry reacting, with Akademiks tweeting, YoungBoy on demon time right now, and he dropping another whole tape. Lil Reese responded back, that ain't no demon time, he just rapping like the rest of these rappers all rap, which Choppa had to agree with Reese and switched sides against YoungBoy by saying, I stamped that, because he didn't like how YoungBoy was dissing someone who couldn't defend themselves. But YoungBoy didn't like this, and he dissed Choppa on his song, Know Like I Know. Rapping the lyrics, I bet your mama be destroyed when we send you to God for making statements, choosing sides about my beef with them boys. I could say I saw it, you could say I was your favorite, which had Choppa going on to Akademiks' podcast to speak why he switched sides.
He's not able to defend his name, bro, and it be a lot going on within his name about him when, to me, bro, he a real stand-up dude, and it was just unfortunate how it happened. Like, he came to a person as a man.
Choppa talked further about it on his interview with DJ Vlad.
When you heard that, what'd you think?
It was funny to me. I feel like,
I feel like it's not serious when it hit the net. It's funny. I mean, it's just entertainment to me.
Yeah.
It was entertaining. Good song. Nice bars.
He even released this statement on YoungBoy. YoungBoy needs to be more careful. He's got a lot of people looking up to him, and he needs to set a better example. He needs to stay out of trouble and focus on his music. But another situation that shows YoungBoy's dark side and rage is what happened with JayDaYoungan. With both of them being Louisiana natives, Jay always hoped to collab with YoungBoy and praised him in this interview.
Me and YoungBoy, soon we will be making music together. I'm a fan of YoungBoy music. Yeah, we gonna collaborate pretty soon and put on for our state, because when we do, I feel like this is gonna be one of the hardest collaborations ever.
They dropped their collab song titled Up With Me, but the two eventually had a falling out after Jay shared a snippet of an unreleased YoungBoy song on Instagram. YoungBoy responded in the comments, "Delete this now. I don't know how you even got my song. I don't mess around like that." But Jay defended himself and said he wouldn't take no disrespect.
I'm a real and I stand on everything, you hear me? Ain't no gonna play with me, ain't gonna disrespect me.
Jay even put lyrics in his song 38K about YoungBoy as he rapped. You put that comment on my post, they laughed about that, but I was laughing when your baby mama was on me, as photos leaked of Jay hanging with YoungBoy's baby mama. In return, YoungBoy tried to catch Jay lacking in the streets.
You be hiding. We real headhunters, man. Come on, man. Open their mouth, came to what they was, man. Oh,